2019 NFL Draft.
What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with a first look at our Madden 20 playthrough of franchise mode. All these episodes are going to be uploaded to YouTube, and we are currently streaming live from Twitch on Thursday night, August 1st. I have disabled all music due to copyright reasons, because I'm going to be uploading all this to YouTube, of course. So we are going to create a new franchise. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time.
Select the team you want to join.
Of course, we're going to do the Rams. Can't believe our defense is at a 79. I don't know about that, but our offense is definitely 85. I guess we're about the same as the Patriots, huh? All right, so let's go ahead and start our Rams playthrough.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Okay, so we're going to keep Sean McVay as our head coach, our starting point. We're going to start at the preseason, change role, player, owner. No, we're not going to change our role. League settings, this is going to be very important. Skill level is going to be all pro, simulation, instant starter off. Trade deadline on. Trade type enable all. Coach firing on. Let's do that. Salary cap on. Superstar abilities on. Location normal. Injuries yes. Pre-existing injuries no. We're going to turn those off. Practice squad stealing. We're going to leave that on. Player progression weekly. Career clock on. I don't know exactly what career clock is, but I'm sure it's something that they recently added to the game. So let's see, clock management. We're going to increase our quarter length to probably 8 minutes to start and see how that treats us. We are going to do accelerated clock. Season experience, full control. Full control gives you the complete franchise experience, while simple lets you play through season quickly game by game. Yeah, we're going to do full control. We're going to do all this stuff manual. Scouting college players, absolutely. Just getting everything set up here. Tutorials, fine. Auto progress off. Fill roster on. So I think that should be good. All I have to do is start playing, I guess. Here we go.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
All right, so here we go. Things to do. View message. Preseason kickoff. New NFL beat writer checks in before your first game. Sounds good. Coach McVay, I'm Taylor Bennett. I've been signed to cover you in the Los Angeles Rams this season. Just wanted to introduce myself. I hope your team stays healthy this preseason. I'll be checking in with you later. Good luck. All right. So I'm going to be messing with the depth chart here. I may or may not sign some free agents. Let's take a look at our depth chart. Let's mess around with that a little bit. Okay, so we got Jared Goff followed by Blake Bortles. We got Todd Gurley, Darrell Henderson. We're going to put in the 2 spot because we're going to prioritize his development for sure. Fullback, we don't really have one, but if it's going to be anything, it's going to be Higbee. His backup would probably be Gerald Everett. Wide receiver, we got Cooks, Woods, and Kupp, obviously. Josh Reynolds. All this stuff is pretty well known at this point. Take a look at our tight end spot. Okay, we definitely want Gerald Everett first. He's got better speed and better catching. Left tackle, Whitworth. Bobby Evans is fine. Although we should probably put Joe Noteboom in here as well. Although Joe Noteboom's going to be starting, so we don't want him exactly behind Whitworth. Just Joe Noteboom. I may look to upgrade him, depending. Let's get Evans in there. Center, we got Brian Allen. Is very unproven. Obviously, a 62 overall. You might look to upgrade him. Austin Blythe is fine. Havenstein is fine. Now, this is where I might mess with some stuff. Because we have a weakness right here in the middle of our defense. I might put Brockers in at D tackle. So I'm going to go into his. I'm going to go ahead and change his player profile. Change Michael Brockers to a defensive tackle.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses by looking at their archetype ratings.
Okay, so he is a definite run stopper. So we're going to go ahead and put him in the middle. So let's edit him. Go in here, put him as D tackle. That's fine. Save it. And now we're going to have a hole at left end. But thankfully, what we're going to do is we're going to go to our outside linebackers. And we are going to put Dante Fowler, I believe, at our left end spot. So let's go ahead and do that. I hope he's a scheme fit over there. What's our left end scheme fit? Okay, so we want a run stopper over there. So Michael Brockers is a scheme fit there, which could be difficult. Because what's our D tackle? Scheme fit is also run stopper. I want to be careful here. Got Clay Matthews, who is a run stopper. Clay Matthews is technically a run stopper. So what I'm going to do is put him at left end. And then Dante Fowler is going to be our starting right outside linebacker. And Samson Abokam, good young player for us, is more of a speed rusher. So if we could move him around, I wonder if we could put Samson Ebukam as a right outside linebacker. What you really want to do is just line up all your players with the scheme fit so that it works perfectly. So let's back out. Go back to our depth chart. And then move it all around how we want to. D-tackle, we got Brockers. Behind him, who's got good block shedding? None of these guys really have good block shedding except Aaron Donald. Clay Matthews does, but he's too small. So we got right end over here. Have him be the backup. Go to our left end. I know this is really all pretty boring to you guys at this point, but it is pretty important. Okay. Now we go into our linebackers. He's still a scheme fit. He's a scheme fit. Get Micah Kaiser in there. He's a scheme fit now too. It looks like. Go into our corners. We definitely want Peters on the outside, so we're going to put him number 2 and have Roby Coleman in the slot. We're going to put David Long in here. Troy Hill to back him up. Free safety, Eric Weddle. Have Taylor Rapp backing him up. Taylor Rapp backing him up as well. Okay, let's see what kind of specialists we got here. Third down running backs, power running back. Slot wide receivers, Cooper Kupp, followed by Woods, and then Everett. Reserve left end. Reserve right end. That's all fine. Reserve defensive tackle. Sub linebacker. So what I kind of want to do is have Taylor Rapp. Or maybe we have Eric Weddle do it. What's Taylor Rapp's man coverage and zone coverage here? It's about the same. Speed is about the same. Yeah, let's have him in there. Slot cornerback. Roby Coleman. David Long. Taylor Rapp. All right, boys. I think we're good. Now that we got all that figured out. Let's go ahead and create a save point before we forget. It's pressing the wrong button. Okay, let's create a new one. Let's call it Rams 1. Okay, so we are 2 players light. What I might want to do is do a little moving around here. So let's go into our team again. Roster. I want to put Tyler Higbee on the trading block, because both of these guys, it's really superfluous to have them both in there. So I'm going to take Tyler Higbee. I'm going to put him on the trading block. I can't believe that's what the Gerald Everett looked like. Okay, cool. So put him in the trading trading block. Can we sign interior linemen? Let's take a look at our free agents. Let's go by position. Left guard. Nothing there. John Sullivan, who we had on our team previously. Clint Bowling, pretty good right guard. Let's take a look at him. Power, pretty good strength. I think he could be good for us. Do we even have enough cap space for him? Let's take a look. Yeah, that would be a bit of a cap hit. Why is my uniform like that? It looks awful. Oh, probably because he's a free agent. He's 29 years old. We do have 11.8 million cap room. Let's go ahead and sign Clinton Bowling. It's going to be a massive upgrade for us. Let's sign him to the active roster. And then who else? Who else can we sign? We have any good centers? I don't think so. Jeremy Parnell. Defensive tackles. No, nobody really that great. What about middle linebacker? Let's check that. Mason Foster. Don't really need him that much, right? He is cheap, though. Can he tackle? 86 tackle. He has really low speed, though. Black shedding, power moves. I think we're just going to go with what we got. All right, now let's move that guy into our depth chart. Put him in a left guard. Make sure our depth chart is tip top. No, I don't want Clint Bowling at my right guard. Okay, there we go. And of course, we got Donald as our right end. Clay Matthews as our left end. Proctors as our D tackle. Outside linebackers, Dante Fowler. Two middle linebackers, Samson Ebukam on the outside. I think we're good. Let's make sure is Taylor Rapp a scheme fit? He is. Okay. Good, we got two scheme fits. John Johnson is not a scheme fit, though. We might have to change him to a free safety. Let's take a look at his player card. He's more of a zone. See, what we should do is probably switch him and Eric Weddle. Change him to a free safety. I'm going to change him to the strong safety. He's 34 years old. We don't got to worry about him developing. Okay. So I think we're good now. Let's back out, go back in. There we go. Now John Johnson's a scheme fit. All right, boys. Let's start rolling with it now. Our defense is still 79 overall. Our offense is now up to 87. It was 85 before. It's already been boosted to 87. Things to do. View messages. Player development. One of your team leaders wants to talk. Sure. Let's go ahead and talk, Andrew Whitworth. Coach McVay, before we get too far into the preseason, I just wanted to offer my 2 cents. I think we should get our rookies as much playing time as possible this preseason, especially if they have a hidden development trait. Ask about development traits. Development traits represent a player's potential. If you check out the roster menu and open our player cards, you'll see that everyone on our team is labeled as normal, star, superstar, X factor. That's an indicator of our potential. But a particularly talented rookie will have a hidden development trait. We know they're going to be good. We don't know how good until they play a few hundred downs football. So it's important to get this guy a lot of playing time, especially in preseason. Absolutely. What else does dev trait do? The better a player's dev trait, the more he'll benefit from time and training and playing in games. That means he's going to reach his potential a lot quicker than guys with lower dev traits. And if a player has a superstar or X factor dev trait, it means he brings a little something extra to the game. He can do things on the field that almost nobody else can do. If a guy plays at an elite level all year, there's a good chance his dev trait will improve. And once in a while, after a player has a great game, he'll have an opportunity to improve his dev trait mid-season. If he succeeds, it can change the trajectory of his whole career. Dev traits are that powerful. Thanks. Well, now that we know that, maybe we should check up on our rookies and see what they got. Here's one of them.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your lineup and evaluate him on the field to unlock his true potential.
Play 500 downs to this player to unlock his potential. All right, cool. Darrell Henderson. Elusive rating is 72. Break tackle is only 74, though. We got to get that up for sure. His agility and elusiveness. His agility is good, his elusiveness is not good. So we're going to have to definitely work on that. So that's hidden. And our other top pick was Taylor Rapp. So let's check him out. So we already know he's normal. He develops at a normal rate. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's get out of here. Let's start our weekly training.
An offensive and defensive game plan has been pre-selected based on your weekly opponent tendencies. Change your game plan anytime before starting. Each week you can focus train 3 players for extra experience. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start training and head down to the field.
All right, so Darrell Henderson, we should probably focus on him. Also, we need players who are quick. Do we definitely need Jared Goff in there? We definitely need Jared Goff in there. Taylor Rapp is 21 years old, so I'm not going to worry about him right now. These are all star players here. So these guys are a little bit faster than normal. 25, 27, 26, 24. These guys are going to be developing so fast. I'm not going to really probably focus on one of them. Now, who I want to probably focus on is Gerald Everett. That dude has a lot of potential, so let's possibly pin him down. Aaron Donald doesn't need it. Samson Ebukam should definitely be on that list. I think that's a good list for now. I mean, John Johnson is a star, but he's 23 years old. He's going to develop quick. He's going to develop on his own. So let's do pass defense, cover 2 man. And in order to increase our QBs and wide receivers, we're going to need to look up one that has QB and wide receivers. Like that. We'll just do slant flats. That should be fine. So then we'll go just run this training, right? Let's do it.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you, so let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Here we go tonight. Black 20.
Man, that sounds like Jared Goff. Oh, wow. So I already know all this concept. I'm just going to skip it. Skip the tutorial. Man, that sounds exactly like Jared Goff. That is Jared Goff to a T.
Here we go tonight. 180.
All right, run the slant flat concept and complete a pass. Sure.
What's that?
There we go. Completed it. That's all we got to do. Complete a pass. That is all we got to do.
Turbo set.
Two down.
180. Set.
All right, 2 more and we get gold.
20. Black 20.
Ah, dang it. Jared Goff airmailed that one.
120.
Now we can't get gold. Let's restart. We got to restart that drill. Man, how did Jared Goff not hit that throw?
What's that?
Oof.
Here we go. 180. Turbo set. Set. White 20. What's that?
There we go. Perfect. Perfect throw.
Set. 180. Set.
Woods, baby. Woods. All right, one more.
You have got one more opportunity. Let's go for gold.
Got it. Man,
Hey,
the
listen,
impact
great
of
job
those guys
today.
hitting
It
each
was a
other
step
is
in the right
so you
direction
can
for
just
you
hear
and
it.
this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're going to be just fine.